Hello student, last lecture we take the index or power of variables. In a law of indices, these exponent laws are very important. Now we start from the new introduced laws of indices or laws or exponent, index or order of variables. Means what? X is any variable and in a index or in a power there is m plus n addition of any two numbers. Then they split up in a base form. How? X raised to m into x raised to n. Second, 1 upon x is equal to x raised to minus 1. Always, if any variable have negative index, that we can write in a form of 1 upon x. Third one, x raised to m, bracket raised to n is there. So we can split up these term in a form of x raised to n, bracket raised to m also, or x raised to mn also. Means index have variables have two different index. Then first index is also include first, second index also include in a bracket and multiply with the first index, or both index must be multiplied. X upon y in a quotient form, these two variable must be different and index is same or power is same. Then x raised to m upon y raised to m, and we should write x raised to m into y raised to minus m. These y goes to numerator. The sign of the index must be negative. Fifth one, x m minus n is there. X into m into x raised to minus n means these index have the subtraction between them. Then obviously base is same. It distribute in a multiplication form, but index have the first one is positive and second one is negative. We should write these in a reverse way, x raised to m upon x raised to n. Using this property, we should shift the index negative in a denominator, get positive. From this picture, how or what concept you understand? Let us try. Multiplying power. If you are multiplying the power, that is called index, with the same base, keep the base and add the exponent. Exponents most probably use the word index also or power also. How? X raised to m into x raised to n is equal to x raised to m plus n. So I get it, when you multiply powers, you add the exponent. The term in a form of the index is most probably used as a exponent form. For example, 2 raised to 6 into 2 raised to 3. I obviously apply x is 2, m is 6, n is 3. So 2 raised to 6 plus 3 is obviously 2 raised to 9. We derive the 2 raised to 9 using calculator, that is 512. We take the example based on the same law of indices. What is that? If base is same but index have the positive values, that is the addition between two index, then the exponent in the form of x raised to m plus n is equal to x raised to m into x raised to n. I put m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 2. So what you put instead of x? The whole term 2x plus 7. That is in a form of factor or linear function. So I put x is equal to 2x plus 7, m is equal to 3, n is equal to 2. So we derive in a form of x raised to m, that is 2x plus 7 raised to 3 into 2x plus 7 raised to 2. Most probably the exponent topic used in algebra. So we have to introduce that thing also. From this slide, what do you understand? In this board, they given the example x raised to 3, bracket raised to 3. These two index number are same. But we want the expansion of this thing. So let us try about the expansion. We know that x raised to 3 we can write x into x into x. Bracket raised to 3 keep as the same. Suppose x into x we put a. So I split up a into a into a. So 3 times x I put the value instead of a. So we derive how many x? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That equal to x raised to 9. Directly using law of exponent, we directly derive the answer x raised to 3 bracket raised to 3 is obviously x raised to 9. Suppose in a picture we have the clear about 2 raised to minus 4 is equal to 1 upon 2 raised to 4. How we simplify this concept or example? First they given that 1 upon 2 raised to 4. I can split up 1 upon 2 raised to 4 is what? 1 upon 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So it is obviously 2 raised to in a multiply by 4 times gives the value 16. But 1 upon 16 in reciprocal form. Using the calculator we derive the 0.0625. That means 2 raised to minus 4 gives the value 0.0625. In a calculator, we have to must define this value minus 2 raised to bracket minus 4 bracket complete. Then you derive the value. Using laws of exponent, you easily solve this type of example. How? 1 upon 2 raised to 4. That is, the index goes in a denominator. The sign will be positive. Simplify the following terms. Suppose 7x raised to 3 minus 2. We have to simplify this pattern of the example. How? I put instead of x 7x and m is 3, n is 2. We have the law of exponent x raised to m minus n is equal to x raised to m into x raised to minus n is equal to x raised to m upon x raised to n. M is 3, n is 2. So we derive 7x raised to 3, 7x raised to minus 2. It is obviously 7x raised to 3 upon 7x raised to 2. Here, in this example, the important thing is that the base is important, including the constant or in an index form. You see in this picture how they split up x upon y raised to 4. That means these two variables must be different and have the index or the power is same. So x raised to 4 is derived and y raised to 4 is derived. Most probably, the application of law of indices useful in a statistical method. I give just example of that thing. Population increases means what? If we have one person and they have 4 children, and then each of these children have 4 children, and so on, we get the following exponential population growth. Means what? How many generations are there? 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are there. The first thing we have to consider as a one child, one generation have at least one child. That means 1 is our lower step. But each of these children having the 4 children. That means what? The one children have the 4 children. 2 children have the 4 into 4, 16. Then 4 raised to cube 64 and 4 raised to 4 216. Which rule is applicable here? I explain that thing. Rule is applicable here. 2 raised to generation raised to square. Suppose 2 is fixed, bracket raised to 2 is also fixed because it is in a multiple form. So generation it is 0, 2 raised to 0 raised to 2. What this give value to raised to 0 is 1 and 1 square is obviously 1. Next I put generation is 1. So what I derive 2 raised to 1 bracket raised to 2. It is obviously 4. Next one, I put 2. 2 raised to 2 bracket raised to 2. Obviously 2 raised to 2 is 4. 4 raised to 2 is 16. Next one, 2 raised to generation bracket square. That is 2 raised to cube bracket square. That means 2 raised to 3 bracket square. So we have derived the value 2 raised to 3, it is 8. 8 square is obviously 64. Next one, for last generation 4. 2 raised to 4 bracket raised to 2 gives values how much? 2 raised to 4 obviously it is 16, and 16 raised to square it is 216. Most probably in a statistical method, in a population, pollution, growth of the children, height of the children, the law of indices are most useful. We must study about the bracket expansion, that is called the special product of the brackets. Means what? If x plus y into x minus y gives which format? X square minus y square. X plus y bracket square is there, then we should write x square plus 2xy plus y square. X minus y bracket raised to 2 is there, then x square minus 2xy plus y square. X plus y bracket raised to 3 is equal to x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. X minus y bracket raised to 3 is equal to what? X raised to 3 minus 3x square y plus 3xy square minus y cube. Most probably, you must remind this format. How? I give the trick here. Always remind that x plus y and x minus y, these two numbers are same. Then we can split up x square minus y square is there. X plus y bracket square, the trick is what? First the coefficient is 1, 2, 1, and the power of the x decrease. See here, x raised to 2, then it is x raised to 1, and x raised to 0 is 1. But power of y increases. How? Y raised to 0, here y raised to 1, and here y square. The 2 is important because the index term is there. Next one, x minus y bracket square, x square minus 2xy, same trick is applied, but negative sign is in a middle term. That is quadratic equation. X plus y bracket raised to cube, same trick we have to apply. First is x cube plus 3 remain as the same. Here x square y plus 3xy square. You see that x index is 2, but x index here is 1, and y index will be increasing. Last is y raised to 3. X minus y raised to 3, we can split up x cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square minus y cube. Always remind that in a x bracket raised to 3 formula, the expansion must be first term is positive, second is negative, positive and negative terms are there. Factoring in a reverse way, we must understand this format. If you know this format, you reversely know the factoring. How? X square minus y square gives the factors x plus y into x minus y. X square plus 2xy plus y square give the factor x plus y bracket square. X square minus 2xy plus y square is equal to x minus y bracket square. X cube plus y cube gives x plus y, x square minus xy plus y square. X cube minus y cube gives x minus y, x square plus xy plus y square. Here, these two patterns are important. Here x cube and y cube term is there. No jumbling about these two format. Here bracket cube is there, but here each variable's cube is possible. Then first plus sign is there, then first plus is there, minus is there, then last one is plus. Here don't write the 2 here. So you must know these bracket expansion clearly. We take the some example to get idea about the factors of any quadratic or linear equation. How? Suppose example they given factor 2x raised to 2 minus 5x minus 2 is there. So we know that 12 and 2 multiplication is 24. Though, so we have these option how much we have to